So I thought that we should make a little video clip to show those who've been so generous in supporting the construction of this new school building and show you where we are currently. You can see the front of the building. We'll walk on in and I'll show you what we've done to meet the two tensions, the tension of completing the building and the tension of needing to use the building at the same time. So we're walking into the central corridor on the ground floor. And we finished one of the classrooms and we're just about ready to occupy it. They're already using it, but we'll be moving into it with furniture that's being locally made in about 2 or 3 weeks. And that's mostly a school scheduling timing thing. It's ready to move into right now. Decided to finish this classroom entirely to be able to use it because we're running double shifts in the building right next door with first and second grade, one in the morning session and the second grade in the afternoon. And it's a pretty hard work schedule for some of the teachers and for the students. It's not ideal. So we were really feeling pressure to finish this classroom, and we finished one that's going to be least affected by the construction above it. This classroom is what all of the classrooms will look like. This door in the back here is a big closet. So this is storage here, which is always a very helpful thing. Every one of these classroom sections can either be 2 classrooms or combined activities, and they're all designed very much the same, mirror image or exactly the same, with a big closet in the back. This would be the front of the class, and light and airy and very cool. This is a very cool construction. This is what that same classroom looked like about between a month and 6 weeks ago. And to go from this to that, it costs about between $5,000 and $10,000, and to complete this off, and pretty skilled labor for a month, and we would have that looking like this. We're not now, since this classroom's finished, we're not under nearly so much pressure to have to finish off this. We intend to do that probably late this year, and then we'll move on up to the second floor. When we complete this, we will want to reach a certain phase upstairs so that we don't damage the lower parts by ongoing construction. And I'll show you kind of how we married the two tensions here as we get to the second floor. Before we go upstairs, I'll show you a part of the building that you might have been wondering about that's sort of missing up to this point. We have bathroom facilities here for the whole school, but we planned for this school building to have its own, and they would step out, students would step out here, down one step, not so far, and walk out on the sidewalk here, and they'd be in a corridor that on this side is a corridor in front of the girls' bathrooms, and on this side a corridor in front of the boys' bathrooms. So there will be plenty of bathroom and hand washing part of the school. It's just not added on to this primary structure yet, but it will be soon. So we'll go upstairs to the second floor. They're obviously going to be tile here, and the walls will be plastered as in that classroom that you've already seen. There's a banister that belongs here, and we go up to the very similar kind of floor as the ground floor that we've already seen, only it doesn't have any walls. The way that we figured for both the second floor, and that's the third floor up there, the way that we figured out for both of these floors to be with continued construction while we can still use the classroom and not mess up that classroom below is to use the structural support of reinforced concrete columns and beams like these, but the wall infill, instead of block as it is downstairs, instead we will use steel studs and concrete board that requires much less stucco work. And the second and third floors will be so much lighter that it's better for the structure all told. Now, the use of the steel stud paneling walls pushes us a little bit to put the roof on before we do the wall infill. So our plan is pour the floor, continue up with those columns, and then put the roof on, and then come back and finish the second and third floors under a roof. And that will protect what we're putting down. It'll keep the steel studs and the concrete board out of the weather, and we'll be able to be using the ground floor, and won't be messing things up so much with concrete being thrown around. And I think that's pretty much it for a walkthrough with the construction, but I just want to say thank you and God bless you.